a zip of weed, hit the club, pay for about 10 niggas to get in. We crunk, lit, in it, bitch. Yeah.
No, we walk around the world, stepping out, giving a damn by where our feet land at. Yeah. Get your ass mushed, smushed. Yeah. 21. The biggest. Put a nigga in the chicken wing. Pussy.
21, can you do something for me?
21.
Can you hit a little rich flex for me?
21.
Then 21, can you do something for me?
21.
Drop some bars to my pussy ex for me. Then 21.
All right. We'll get started in about 15 seconds. We'll do 30 minutes of high intensity interval training. You just need your mat and some water. All right, let's get started with a warm up. We'll start with our arms out straight, twisting, left and right. And next we'll reach our hands to our opposite feet, windmill. 3, 2, 1. Keep that going. We'll do some side lunges. Sit back, back to center, step out, sitting your butt back, keeping your torso nice and straight, and back to center. We'll do one more on each side. Awesome. We'll do some basic squats. Sit back into that chair, that imaginary chair. We'll do 2 more nice, deep, slow squats. 1 more. Excellent. Great. Up next, we'll walk out onto the mat. Into a plank position. We'll hold the plank. We'll do some shoulder taps. That's where you take your right hand and tap your left shoulder. Left shoulder, tap your right. Left hand, tap your right shoulder. Then we'll do 3 push-ups. Hike our hips up to a downward facing dog. Walk our hands back to our feet. Slowly roll up. And I will, let's keep on going with some lunges while we still have some time left in the warm-up. Just some standard front right lunges. And then after the warm-up, I'll explain how this routine works. It's a little different than we normally do, but that's okay. Let's do 1 more lunge on each side, and then we'll end up with some jumping jacks. 10 more seconds here. Then we'll take a quick rest. I'll explain how we do stacked, and then we'll get into it. All right, great job. So let's take a quick 30-second rest. Make sure you have some water. So stacked is we do 1 exercise, take a 30-second break, then we add on another exercise. So we'll do the first exercise and the second exercise, take a rest, then we'll add on a 3rd exercise and keep stacking each exercise on top of each other. So let's go with the first exercise. It's a pistol squat to a calf raise on the right leg. So put all of your weight into your right leg, stick your left leg out, sit back, and then when you're at your lowest range of motion there, come up and do a calf raise. Let's try and get 1 more. Man, my balance is really off today. Sit back in there, and then one calf raise. Let me take off my socks. All right, so after this 15-second rest, we'll get back into the first exercise, but we'll do it on the left side. So we'll do that pistol squat on the left. So let's get into the pistol squat on the left. So all of your weight into your left foot. Your right leg extends and you sit back. And then you slowly come up into a left calf raise. Let's try and do 2 more. Pistol squat. Left calf raise. And then 1 more. Whew. Left calf raise. All right, so now we'll do the second exercise, which is 3 skaters. So we start out on one side of our mat, hop over to the left, right, left, and then on the left edge of our mat we do 2 jumping jacks, and then 3 skaters, left, right, right. All right, keep that going for 5 more seconds, then we take a 30-second rest. Great job. Take that rest, and we will add on another exercise to this stack. I think we end up with 6 exercises in the stack total, and then we start with a new stack. There's 2 stacks total, and then we cool down. So let's get back to the first exercise, which is the pistol squat, this time on the right leg. So sit back nice and slowly, hold it for a second, then slowly come up, right calf raise. Let's try and do 2 more. Pistol squat on the right, really pushing up through the ball of your feet to get that calf raise. And then when you sit back into the pistol squat, you evenly distribute your weight through your foot. All right, 3, 2, and let's do 3 skaters, 2, 3, and 2 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. Ten more seconds here. And then we'll go down to the mat for a push-up and a leg extension. So let's walk out into a push-up position, get 1 push-up in, and then 1 leg extension. We're alternating the legs, so we do 1 push-up, 1 leg extension, 1 push-up on the right leg extension, 1 push-up with a left leg extension. Keep that going. 3, 2, and 30-second rest. Great job, great job. Grab some water. So that was, I believe, 3 exercises. We're halfway through the stack. This routine is a little bit longer than 30 minutes, but that's okay. All right, let's get into the pistol squat with the left leg. All the weight is into the left leg. Sit back into that pistol squat. Come up, left, calf raise. Sit back, 2 more. Whew. It's really hard to keep my balance, possibly because my eyes are dilated from the eye doctor. All right, 3 skaters, 2 jumping jacks. This is a speed exercise, so try and go as fast as you possibly can here. And then when you think you've gone as fast as you can, believe it or not, you could probably go a little bit faster. This really gets your heart rate up. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's walk out to that push-up with the leg extension. 1 push-up. Right leg extends hip height. Nice and long. Push-up. Left leg extends nice and long. When you do the push-ups, try and get your entire body as close to the mat as possible. 3, 2, hop up to your feet. We have the squat kicks up now. That's just 1 normal squat. Come up, kick, forward kick, alternating the kicks. In 10 seconds, we have that 30-second rest. Then we stack on another exercise. Great job. Take a rest. My mat keeps on moving when I do the skaters. That's okay. Close my messy bedroom door. All right, in 10 seconds, we're back at it from the top of the stack. That's the pistol squat on the right leg. Right leg has all the weight. Left leg's extended out straight. Sit back, hold it for a second, slowly come up. Calf raise. Let's try and get 2 more. Up next are those skaters. So get ready to skate back and forth. All right, let's go. 2, 3 skaters, 2 jumping jacks. 3 skaters, 2 jumping jacks. Or you can do 2 skaters and 3 jumping jacks. Whatever you want to do. The object is just to keep you moving, get your heart rate up. My heart rate's at 122. And let's walk it out to the push-up with the leg extension. Get that good high plank into the push-up. Back up, leg extension. If you want a modification, just drop your knees or take out the leg extension. 3, 2, hop up to your feet. 1 squat, 1 front kick. When you do the squat, keep your torso nice and straight. And when you do the kick, you can lean back a little bit to get that leg higher and straighter. 10 more seconds, then we do front lunges and chops. So let's do it all on the right side. So right leg extends forward into a front lunge and chop over to the right, back to center. We'll just do the right side this time. And the next round, we'll do the left side. 3, 2, and rest. Great job. I believe this is the last exercise coming up in the stack. So that means we'll do all 6 exercises together. Grab some water. Let's get that calf raise, pistol squat with calf raise on the left this time. Whew. Sit back and slowly come up into that calf raise. Slowly sit back and slowly come up. Try and keep your balance. If you fall, that's okay. Stumble. One more. Great job. 3, 2, and right into those skaters with the jumping jacks. Don't forget, you can always pause or rewind this if you need to take a break. 3, 2, walk out to that push up with the leg extension. When you do the leg extension, try not to kick your couch, and also try and extend your leg further than you thought it would be even possible, and hold it for a second. After this, we hop up to our one squat with one front kick. Show you from the side. Trying to get your butt as low as your knees. All right, front lunge this time with the left leg forward. Left leg forward, front lunge. Chop and twist to the left. Back to center, come back up. All right, in 10 seconds, we'll be down on our mat for a crunch with a leg drop. 3, 2, transition down to your mat. One crunch. First of all, place your leg straight up in the air. One crunch. One leg drop. Lift the legs back up. Crunch, leg drop. You could do it at the same time. 10 more seconds here. And then we'll take a break and get into the second stack. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Take a 30-second rest. And then we'll get into stack number 2. That's where we start over again with one exercise, and then we'll stack on a second, so on and so forth. All right, so in 5 seconds we'll get into the first stack. That's a simple bicep curl followed by an Arnold press. So we're not using any weights here, so create some imaginary resistance as you do both the bicep curl and the Arnold press. Imagine you're pulling and pushing your arms through something thick, maybe like water or sand. All right, we have our first rest right now. We'll take that first rest. So with the bicep curl, if you want to add extra resistance, you can take your opposite hand, grab your wrist, and kind of create that resistance on the bicep curls. And also when you do the bicep curls, try and have your elbows glued to your ribs, slight bend in your knees. Let's get back into those bicep curls. So one bicep curl, one Arnold press, maybe with the resistance. I'll do a bicep curl on the right, extend to the Arnold press, and then bicep curl on the left. 15 more seconds here. Okay, up next we're doing a sumo squat and craning our knee towards our elbow. So sumo squat is with your legs at an angle. You sit down into a squat, and then as you come up, the crane action is taking, for me it's my left knee up to my left elbow area and back down. So one sumo squat, one crane, alternating the sides. 3, 2, and take a 30-second rest. Okay, let's get back into the first exercise of stack number 2. It's those bicep curls with the Arnold press. If you're not using any weight, really focus on the movement and creating that imaginary resistance. So go nice and slow, controlled, and really use your brain to focus on moving your muscles so you get every last bit of energy out of them. So next we do the sumo squat with the crane. Get nice and low with the sumo squat. Your feet are kind of at a 45-degree angle, maybe like 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock if you think of a clock. And when you lift up your legs, try and do it with your obliques. Awesome. Up next we have low squat with 2 jacks. So we stay in a low squat, we take 2 steps over, and then we do 2 jacks while we're in that low squat. We're staying in the low squat the entire time. 2 jacks, nice and low. 10 more seconds, then we have a rest break. So 2 steps over, 2 low squat jacks. Great job, take a rest. That one really burns. I rode the bike a little bit last night, so my legs are done. Even though we're not using any weight, and it seems like we're taking a lot of breaks, I'm actually quite tired. It creeps up on you. All right, 3 seconds. We're back into those bicep curls and Arnold presses. Show you from the side. Have a slight bend in my knees, grabbing my wrist with my opposite hand. Nice and slow, pushing up with my shoulders. All right. From here, we'll do the sumo squat with the crane. So 1 sumo squat. As you come up, crane your knee towards your elbow. And when you come up, hold it for a second if you can. Hold it for a second in the crane. 10 more seconds. And then we do the low squat jacks. All right, so get into a low squat, 2 steps to one side, 2 jacks while you're nice and low. Can you get even lower? While keeping your torso nice and straight. All right, 3 seconds, we're just doing standard curtsy lunges with a curl. So that's where you have your feet together, you step one leg out and behind the other, sit back into a lunge. And when you have that, we're alternating sides. When you have that, add a bicep curl to it. Keep your chest nice and proud. Eyes looking at the wall in front of you. All right, let's take a rest. Whew. I am working out for sure. All right. After our rest break, we get right into it. The 2 bicep curls with the Arnold press. Just keep that going. In 5 seconds, we transition to the sumo squat with the crane. All right, let's go. 1 sumo squat, crane. The goal here in your sumo squat is to get as low as you can go while keeping your chest upright. And then the goal with the crane is getting your knee as high as it can go while you hold it for a split second. All right, so now we're into low squat. 2 steps over, 2 jacks while you're in that low squat. Can you do it to the beat of music? All right, let's do those curtsy curls. So start with your feet hip distance apart. 1 foot goes behind the other. Curtsy. And then when you have that, we'll add the bicep curl as we curtsy. Three, 2, 1. All right, so now we're up to a tricep extension and balance. So lift your right leg up as high as it goes, your arms up towards the sky, and do 1 tricep extension. And we'll just keep that balance if you can, and just continue with the tricep extensions. We'll do the other leg on the next round. Great job. Take a 30-second rest. In 10 seconds, we are back at the first exercise, which is the bicep curls. Let's go with the Arnold press. This is how it looks with the added resistance if you don't have weights. You can throw in a couple bicep curls if you want before doing the Arnold press. Doesn't really matter. All right, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's get into this sit-up with the arm raise. Sit back. We'll do 1 sit-up to sitting position with our arms raised the entire time. Great job, keep going. We're doing this one for an extended duration because I messed up the exercise order. But all that means is we get a few extra reps, which won't hurt anybody. All right, 3, 2, and we will take a rest and get into the tricep balance next. So let's pretend that says rest. We have 15 seconds on the rest, and then we'll do the tricep extension on the left. All right, so let's transition all of our weight into the right leg. Lift your knee up to about as high as your belly button. And do the tricep extension. This is the final stack. So we are going to do all 12 exercises in reverse order. And after that, we do a cool down and we're done. So right now we're working our exercises in reverse order. Up next in reverse is the curtsy curl, the curtsy lunge with the curls. So one curtsy lunge while you do the bicep curl at the same time. In 3 seconds, we're getting into those low squat jacks. All right, low squat jacks. So start off in a low squat, take 2 steps to one side, do 2 low squat jacks. If you can go faster, now's the time to do so. This is our last round. Three, 2, and up next is the sumo squat with the crane. 1 sumo squat, 1 crane. In 5 seconds, we're back to those bicep curls with the Arnold press. So 1 or 2 bicep curls with 1 Arnold press. Next exercise is that crunch with the leg drop at the same time. So let's transition down to our mat. Lift our legs up to the sky. Curl our head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat. And as we do 1 crunch, we lower the legs down. And then as we come back, we bring the legs back up. Up next is a front lunge with the chop. For this one, we'll alternate legs left and right. All right, hop up to standing. I'll start with my right leg forward, right leg front lunge with the chop to the right, come back to center, left leg forward with the lunge to the left. In 3 seconds, we're into the squat kicks. 1 normal squat with 1 front kick. All right, in 5 seconds, we'll transition down to our mat for the push-up with the leg extension. Let's transition. 1 push-up, 1 leg extension. Three, 2, and 1. Great job. What's next? The final 2 exercises. 3 skaters, 2 jacks. This is the second to last one. 3, 2, and 1. The last exercise will be pistol squat to calf raise on the left. Let's try and get 2 on this side, and then we'll switch over to the other side. That's 2 for me. Let's switch over. All the weight on the right. Sit back with your left leg extended. Come up to that calf raise. 3, 2, and great job. We'll do a 3-minute cool down and then we'll be done. So let's start with our hands above our head. Take your left hand, grab your right wrist, bend over to the left. Come back to center. Take your right hand, grab your left wrist, and bend over to the right. Take a nice deep breath here. Come back to center, drop your arms. Take your right arm, pull it across the left side of your body, hook it in with your left forearm. Take a few breaths here. And take your right hand, place it on the upper back. Take your left hand, pull your right elbow slightly back. All right, we'll do the left side. Left arm comes across the right side of the body. And when you're ready, take your left hand, place it behind your head on the upper back. Grab your left elbow with your right hand. Great job. We'll do some big arm circles in the other direction. And then we'll do a quad stretch on the right. Take your right heel towards your right glute. Push your right heel into your right hand. Tilt your pelvis forward a little bit. Then we'll do a right hip stretch. Right ankle over the left knee. Left thigh, sit back. Come back up to standing. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So take your left ankle towards your left glute. And then left ankle over right thigh, sit back. Come back to center. We'll take 3 big deep breaths in and then be done. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. Drop down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, drop back down. And last one. And drop down. Great job. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you next time. All right, thanks. Bye.
Exactly how all of this goes. So real for the cameras, I don't like to pose. When I go out a few weeks on the road, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million fold. Think that I'm stopping, you got me confused a little bit. Who are you to say shit to me? You seen that slope, it get slippery. Y'all type of riches and riches. Elevating daily, baby. I ain't scared of heights no more. God be saying, Russ, I got it. You don't gotta fight no more.